Life insurance to me is love in action. Most people think that life insurance is something that you get later on in life. However, waiting can cost you and your family a whole lot more. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam if you are just seeing me for the first time. Today I want to talk about life insurance. If you have a family, if you are at the age of 30 and up and you have your immediate family, you are a provider for said family, or you have kids, life insurance is something that you should get now rather than later when you are like at 45, 50. And today I want to discuss 4 points why you should get insurance right now. The first reason, which is the most obvious reason, is to protect your family financially. You want to secure your family financial future so that they are able to continue to live the life they were living if anything happens to you. You don't want them to become destitute. Things like this in my community is not something that we discuss a lot because people are usually like scared to get things like life insurance because it's kind of like you're signing your debt warrant. But unfortunately, debt is something that everybody is going to go through in life. And life insurance replaces income in case something should ever happen to you. It covers the essentials, rent, mortgage, groceries, utilities, those kind of stuff that you would normally cater for while you are here. And most importantly, it takes away the shame and prevents your family from creating GoFundMe or begging for assistance or going into public assistance and all that. I feel like in 2026, we shouldn't be having this discussion. This is something that should be natural, especially when you know what would happen if your income is taken away from your family. Debt is already hard on its own. Now adding like financial situations, that's just I think like it's a no-brainer for people to go get life insurance. My second reason, I know most people like to think that insurances are like really, really expensive. The only time that life insurance become expensive is when you are waiting. If you think that nothing is going to happen to you, oh, I'm going to be here, I'm going to walk to 65. You never know. You never know. It's just like my family member dealing with like dementia. It's not something that was planned. I know they've always said, oh, I'm going to walk till 65 and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But guess what? 60 came and boom, there it is. So it's not just like, debt and the whole 9 yard. You also have to get insurance for health reasons so that your loved ones too are not burdened. So aside from just life insurance, you also have to get the health insurance in case something happens to you. Like if you need long-term care, you don't want to put that burden on your family. And that is something that I am currently experiencing and I am advocating. Like as you're getting life insurance, also get like long-term care insurance in the event if it's not your passing, it might end up being like something that, a long-term care that you can, a sickness that you do not have control over, that you can do nothing about. And it's a lot cheaper when you're younger. If you start paying for, say, term insurance and you do the term insurance till the age of 80, at the age of 25, you are paying way less than somebody who would pay at 30. And definitely way less than somebody who would start their insurance, say, at 40. If you are not able to get the regular life insurance of like, okay, you don't want the term ones to me, it still works. If you get up onto 80, by the time you get to 80, your dependents are already grown, they should be fine to be able to cater for themselves. And if knock on wood, you go before 80, then that money helps them with the final expenses and things like that. Which leads me to my next point, which is to cover the final expenses and debt. Funeral cost right now, when I Googled, it was about 8K to 25K, I believe. And for those of us, especially in the eastern part of Nigeria, they always tell you, take me back home, take me back home. If you've ever asked people who have taken family members back home to bury, It's a lot of money. So it's better for you if you know you want to be buried back home, get life insurance so that they can cover that expenses, that your loved ones are not pulling their own resources to fulfill your final wishes and debts and whatnot. It also can cover medical bill, car loans, because those are not working away. Getting insurance prevents financial troubles even in the time of grief. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you get life insurance ASAP. If you are watching this video and you have not gotten life insurance, what are you waiting for? Get online. There are so many companies. If you feel like the regular insurance is too expensive for you, then get term insurance and make sure you try to get it to about the age of 80 so you know that if anything happens, your loved ones are covered up until the age of 80. By 80, everybody should be situated. And my next reason is that you get peace of mind. Getting life insurance gives you that peace of mind that your family will be taken care of if you're not here. One of the biggest issues, as a mom for me, is the fact that one day I will no more to take care of my young ones, the children that I brought into this earth, and I want to leave them with something. So that's the reason why I got insurance. I want them, to have something that would help them financially, that they are not grieving and also like worried financially what is going to happen. Life insurance to me is love in action. You are not just, oh, I gave it to you, I'm in love with, like I love you. No, no, no. You are also giving them that security. I remember there was a coworker that I had back about 10 years ago, and every year she used to go put flowers on her father's grave, and she said, that's the father's wish. And I was like, oh my God, you love your father to like a lot to be doing that even 5 years after his death. And then later on, I now realized why it was easier to continue that. Aside from the fact that he was a loving father, he left them a whole lot. Like this chick is still collecting money from her father. Like she's still, so it's easier to love you more. Every time the account ring, pakao, pakao, she's like, my father, God bless you. So even when they are doing a year at work, I remember back in the day, she'd be like, I don't need these people. I'm just here because I want to go. And when she finally quit at the end of the day, because hey, her father left her 2 properties, was the life insurance the father left. She got like 500,000. So that's building generational wealth. And she got involved in some businesses that she was just at work for insurance purposes and whatnot. And when they started giving her headache, she was like, deuces, I'm out. But anyways, I say this all to say, please get life insurance. Getting life insurance is not about expecting the worst, but it's just about being prepared. What's that? Is it Jay-Z's song? Hoping for the best, preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. I used to love that song a lot, and that has always been my motto for the longest. I think it was like Jay-Z's song. It was like a motto for me. Like I always use that. So if you have people depending on you, life insurance is not optional. It's a must. Please, I beg you in the name of everything that is holy, go and get life insurance. Stop doing good upon me. Get life insurance today, okay? Thank you, my lovelies. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.